సార్ వచ్చిందా? సారే కనిపిస్తున్నారా? రైట్ రైట్
సార్ ఇప్పుడు కనపడుతున్నారు. సార్ కనపడుతున్నారు.
ప్లీజ్ స్టార్ట్.
యూట్యూబ్ లో సార్ కనపడుతున్నారు ఇప్పుడు.
సార్ ప్లీజ్ స్టార్ట్. సార్ ప్లీజ్
సార్ మీరు స్టార్ట్ చేయొచ్చు సార్. ఇంకా
ఓకే.
ఇది బంద్ చేస్తాను.
Very good morning, respected faculty members, directors, principals of the constituent colleges. And it appears that the chairmen of certain institutions are also are in the video conference. I address them and all other participants who are in the video conference. So very good morning to one and all. Indeed, I am very happy to be in contact with you in the crisis time COVID-19 through video conference. The reason to have this video conference is one of them is rather to test the facility for the GATE coaching classes, which we are planning from 11th May 2020. But it is not just for testing alone. I would like to give my own ideas about the development of the university activities that have been performed during the last 2 years. And I would like to advise the students. In this context, first, let us pray God to rest the souls of the 19 people or 11 people who have expired in the Vishaka's disaster, LG Polymers disaster. And let us maintain silence for 2 minutes to see or to pray God that the souls of the demised people to rest in peace. We'll maintain silence for 2 minutes. Well, we'll be writing a letter to the government of Andhra Pradesh that Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Anantapur, the Chemical Engineering Department, is ready to help them to why this particular disaster has happened, the reasons why the that situation has come, we are ready to help the government in such an aspect, and we are writing a letter to the government of Andhra Pradesh in that aspect also. And rather, this meeting is mainly meant for the students and the faculty. And in the scenario during the last 2 months which we are facing, that is COVID-19, or what precautionary steps which we are taking, I would like to reiterate them. And the precautionary steps which are known to you already, but I would like to reiterate them. First, I request you all to maintain the social distance at least to 2 meters, either within the house or outside the house, wherever you go. And I request you to wear the mask. Wearing the mask, do not forget it, because that is very, very important precautionary step that is to be taken. You are requested to make use of the liquid soaps or the sanitizers, or you may maintain your own soap, at least that such that you have to make use of them for every 2 hours. Wash your hands and wash your face cleanly and maintain the cleanliness as much as possible. And I request you all to take care of your parents very well and see that they are helped either in the cooking or in the gardening or in whatever the activities in which they are working. I request all the students to help their parents, brothers, sisters. And online classes are being held by the Constant College as well as affiliated colleges faculty members. I request all the students to procure necessary electronic gadgets or the laptops, and do not tell us any constraint that the bandwidth requirement is not sufficient or we are not ready to accept any constraints. These are the directions that are given by the government. So you may please procure all the electronic gadgets and attend to the online lectures. And the time is very, very precious. Do not waste your time. And you may please prepare parallelly, in particular the students of third year and the final year, for the GATE, GRE, TOEFL, CAT, and GMAT. The reason why I am telling GMAT, what are the GMAT score which you acquire, that is valid for 5 years. So, you may please prepare for these competitive examinations. Do not stop your education with BTech program. Government is ready to assist. Banks are ready to assist so that you can have a higher education in a higher learning institutions that will help you for the fastest growth of your career. And develop a spiritual thinking. Develop the spiritual thinking. Do not lead a normal life. Please develop the spiritual thinking. And the epics like Ramayana, Mahabharata, or Bhagavad Gita, or Quran, or Bible, these are the mostly the ones which are considered as highly pious books. I request you to make use of them, read them, understand them, and learn the slokas and make use of them whenever the opportunity comes to you. And you try to develop good hobbies and help your parents, as I was telling you, in gardening, cooking, or in the cleaning, or trying to help them in their respective jobs. Take care of your elders in the family very well, because they are less immune. So I request you all to make use of your efforts to and also help the elders in day-to-day works and develop very good human relations. And harmonious family means it is not you or parents alone. And harmonious relations are to be maintained with all your brothers, sisters, neighbors, and relatives. And this is the time when you are spending your time with your parents. See that they are very, very happy, because once after completion of your education, you will join in some job, you will get married, and you will have your own life. But the time which you are spending with your parents is very precious. I request you all maintain a very good relations with your parents and the rest of the family members. And Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Anantapur, and Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Kakinada, and Yogi Vemana University, YSR Kadapa, in collaboration with AP State Council of Higher Education, we are conducting GATE online classes, and the regular classwork, the classes will be started from 11th onwards. The details will be available in JNTU Anantapur website. Instructions to the faculty members, instructions to the students, and press note will be released. I request you to follow all those instructions and attend the GATE coaching classes, and that you may please take that the guidance that is provided, don't take in toto, but you consider as a guidance, because teaching online classes for the GATE and teaching the regular classes is completely different. But we, the faculty members, are accustomed to teach the regular classes, but not GATE classes. But still, we are trying to put our effort, and the senior faculty members are drawn to deliver the lectures for the GATE. I am sure that they will be delivering their lectures very effectively. All the third year and final year students who have registered for these online lectures may please make use of the time effectively to attend the lectures through YouTube. The YouTube link will be sent to you either through the web portal or by some other means, and the team, Dr. Sachinarayana, Chemical Engineering Professor, and Mr. Bharat, Dr. Murali, and others will take care of seeing that the YouTube link will be sent to all the students who have registered. And every day, please view the classes, those who have registered. And the details are available in jntua.ac.in. And lockdown continues till 17th May. Again, depending upon the instructions of the government of Andhra Pradesh, the details will be kept in again in JNTU Anantapur. Till JNTU, till 17th May, I say that no student may please come to JNTU Anantapur or Pulivenzula or Kalikiri campuses, because the hostels are given as a quarantine centers. So I request you all not to come to the JNTU Anantapur and Kalikiri and Pulivenzula campuses. Further, all the hostels will be disinfected once after lifting of the lifting of the what is called as a when COVID-19 crisis, and you are requested to come to the institutions with that your corona free certificate is mandatory. Otherwise, we will try to provide the testing facility, because coronavirus is spreads to the rest of the students, even if one student is having. So we are trying to see that the corona free certificate is obtained by every student, and also we are trying to provide the testing facility in every institution. The same way, I have instructed all the affiliated institutions also to be with us to see that the corona problem will not spread to the rest of the students. So I have given already instruction to the affiliated college principals and disinfect the institutions, and students have to rejoin only after the testing facility. And you are requested to mentally prepare to face any challenge and any problem, and thereby you must be psychologically strong. And all students, please prepare for the examinations. In particular, the final year students are requested to prepare for the examinations. Whatever the online classes that are being conducted, whatever the textbooks material which is available with you, please prepare for the online examinations. Immediately after the lifting of this lockdown, we will conduct the examinations in the respective institutions by maintaining a social distance while conducting the examinations. And finally, the results will be declared within 1 month, and certificates of your degree also will will be given within 1 month. So you are requested to be ready with all preparation that is required to write the internal examinations as well as external examinations. All principals and hostel managers, that is, 3 Constant College principals and the OTPRI director, may please use the left out stock in the hostels. Whatever the food stocks that are available, you may make use of the stock and distribute it in the public. And see that the fresh stocks are to be procured to the hostels. Don't use the available stock when the hostels are open. Okay. Right? I request you all to maintain a hygienic environment in all hostels. You are requested to take care of the food items which are available in the hostels and distribute them outside and procure all the fresh stocks in the hostels before the students join. And all workers, hostel workers, must maintain the hygienic environment and when the hostels are reopened. And make use of the Swayam platform very effectively by the students as well as the faculty. And the faculty members are requested to see the AICT initiatives, what they are taking every day through AICT web portal. Further, the AICT funding agency or any other funding agencies may please apply for the necessary funds. Try to see that the funds are obtained to the university to strengthen the laboratories. And examinations for the final years, as I was telling you, they will be conducted within 1 month. The results will be declared, certificates will be given once after lifting of the lockdown. So final year students may be ready for it. As for the second year, third year students, we will try to accelerate the rest of the period by not having either summer vacation or Dasara vacation or Sankranti vacation. We will not be having. We will be conducting the classes regularly. Even no second Saturday, classes will be conducted, and we will see that the entire process will be accelerated to conduct the classes. And I request all the faculty members to please prepare for the PowerPoint presentations, for the online presentation, and you are requested to counsel the students, in particular the girl students. In particular the girl students, you are requested to counsel them and see that they are psychologically strong. And I would like to say that many of the students have got their jobs through campus interviews, but all of you may make use of the particular one job which you have got as a stepping stone. And you are requested to see that the jobs are plenty, potential of the student is less or than what is required. So, very good courses are available through Swayam platform, and many courses are available through other online platforms like artificial intelligence, data science, and big data analytics, Internet of Things. All these subjects, do not consider them that they are the subjects of computer science and engineering. They are interdisciplinary courses. You are requested to learn those subjects, though they are not part of your curriculum. And if possible, if the subjects are learned through Swayam platform, and if you write the examination, then you will get a certificate, and that will be an added feather in your cap. So I request all the students to make use of this time very effectively, and all the students may please purchase laptops, electronic gadgets, or high quality mobile phones. And from now onwards, the COVID 19 crisis has given us an opportunity to learn new things. Earlier, I'm not aware of how to make use of the Zoom, how to make use of the Google Meet, how to make use of the Microsoft Teams. But the COVID 19 has given an opportunity to learn the new things. That way, all the students may make use of this opportunity to learn the new things. That is very, very important. So, you please learn the new subjects and try to get the certificate through online. and that certificate will be an added feather in your cap, and try to get knowledge through this particular period, and see that the company which you join should get make use of you very effectively. And I have joined as a vice chancellor on 13th December 2017. And you may think that I have completed nearly 2.5 years. But unfortunately, 6 months because of the assembly elections and the Lok Sabha elections, and during the last 2.5 months because of the coronavirus or the COVID-19 problem, I could not contribute much. So the effective time is hardly for me to develop the university is only 2 years. In the presence of many problems in the university, I tried to perform to the best of my efforts, and some of them I would like to present before you. Yeah, and I would like to present them before you. Recruitment of professors at Kalikiri campus, rather as well as at Purvendra campus. And by the time I came to JNTU Anantapur, the applications are called for, and the posts that are available for the biotechnology are to be transferred to the other departments because the biotechnology department has been closed by the time I came here. So, with the help of the government authorities, we have got the GO to transfer the post of the biotechnology to the other departments, and also we have recruited 9 professors, and also 7 associate professors are also interviews are conducted, and we are waiting for the government's permission or the executive council permission to release the results of the associate professors, and 9 professors have already joined. And we have acquired nearly 30.91 acres land from the government polytechnic. And earlier, since 2008, that file was pending. We could able to get 30.91 acres land from the government polytechnic, where we are planning to start a new MBA department separately. We started new courses in the MBA FinTech, MTech Power Drives in the Pulvizela, BTech Food Technology, and MTech Internet of Things in collaboration with Electronics. MBA FinTech was started in collaboration with Oracle Corporation. We have trained nearly 14,800 students in Siemens skill development and 550 students in Dassault systems. Also, in the body painting, we have trained 85 technicians from Kia Motors. We have started construction of 125 crores worth buildings ongoing, and also planning for another 100 crores worth buildings to be constructed the university campus. And in order to reduce the electrical charges, solar panels of 500 kilowatts at Kalikiri campus and 500 kilowatts at Anantapur campus and another 500 kilowatts at Pulvendra campus, which is ongoing, are established, and so that we are able to reduce the electrical tariffs. And the Tech VC conclave has been successfully organized with a team of people from the JNTU Anantapur, JNTU Kalikiri, as well as JNTU Pulvendra faculty members. 70 vice chancellors have visited, 170 principals have come, and 15 distinguished guests have arrived to JNTU from AICTE and from higher learning bodies. And we have started a consortium of the library resources, and many of the affiliated institutions are part of the library resources, because of which Taylor and Francis journals we are able to procure. In addition to the JGate, all the students in the respective fields of interest may please go through the Taylor and Francis journals, read the journal papers, understand them, and implement them as their BTech project. If possible, extend the concepts that is available in the paper with an innovative idea and publish a research paper. And 6.395 crores amount was sanctioned by the food testing laboratory at Kalikiri campus by Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Director of Academic and Planning is taking care of implementing that particular project at Kalikiri campus. Website of Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Anantapur, is completely developed, and the new website is so nice. And any modifications which you suggest, we are ready to incorporate them to make it more effective. Earlier, university is not having any invocation song, but any organization of this kind, invocation song is very much important. So, with the help of the alumnus of JNTUA, Sri SP Balasubramanian garu, Sri Madhavapati Suresh garu, and Professor Devkumar has coordinated very well to develop the invocation song. And the promotions are given to the existing teaching faculty. Career advancement scheme. 3 times interviews are conducted. Third time results will be declared immediately after the Executive Council approval. Greenery is developed in Anantapur. It is directly witnessed by the students by their presence in the hostels, and greenery is very well developed, and we are trying to develop much more greenery in the campus. And long-standing problem, nearly 7 lakhs amount is being spent at Kalikiri campus, and we have solved the problem, water problem at Kalikiri, and now almost at free of cost through bore wells, we are able to get the necessary water that is required at Kalikiri campus. And the number of seats at pharmacy have been increased after the PCA inspection. Nearly the 60 seats are enhanced to 100 seats in the pharmacy. Libraries at Kalikiri campus, at Pulvendula campus are strengthened with an amount of 19 lakhs worth books, procuring them to the library. And we have organized the convocation 2 times, and we are ready to organize the convocation 3rd time once this problem is solved. And tennis court has been developed in the JNTU Anantapur campus. The students are advised to make use of it very effectively. And the steam cooking in 2 hostels, both at Ellora hostel as well as another ladies hostel. Both hostels are equipped with steam cooking, and dining facilities are also very well improved. And we have implemented the Tally software for office automation. And the campus-wide networking is planned. By the time I leave in the month of December, the campus-wide networking in 3 phases will be completed, and they will be in the actively they can be used. Students can make use of it. And it is mandatory that the biometric attendance, and the principals are requested to procure Aadhaar linked biometric attendance. Existing biometric systems can be used at the hostels, and you may please procure Aadhaar based biometric systems and try to see that they will be in place by the time the next academic year starts. And the placement activity has been improved by the training and placement director, Dr. Sulata, and many pool drives have been conducted. I'm expecting this year also the similar pool drives will be conducted, and we would like to see the placement activity will be improved. Another important aspect is the custom duty and central excise duty exemption is required to procure any equipment. And exemption can be obtained only if we submit the DSAR certificate. And I have pursued the DSAR certificate, and I've been able to get the DSAR certificate, and all the affiliated institutions also may make use of the DSAR certificate, and the university is ready to help them by giving the DSAR certificate to have the custom duty and central excise duty exemption. And UGC also has sanctioned 11 crores earlier before I come, and we are ready to submit the utilization certificate for 6 crores, and 4 crores utilization certificate is already submitted. And the Kalikiri staff quarters, whatever the minimal requirements that are required, like wardrobes, grills, and all have been sanctioned, and they are ready to get executed. And through MSME, we are able to get the IPR facilitation center. Dr. Prashant is pursuing that, and we are trying to get another 1 crore from MSc ME to have the IPR facilitation center. And the UG syllabus for the affiliated institution is completely revised, and Dr. Sachinarayana will be including that UG syllabus shortly in JNTU Anantapur web portal. And We have changed completely the rules of the PhD program. Science citation index journals are mandatory to submit the PhD thesis for evaluation. And we have created a School of Management Studies separately, and we have strengthened the School of Management Studies and solar lights, self-supporting water transport, electrical vehicle to improve the campus ambience, and successfully conducted ESET 2 times, NTR VSET 1 time. These are the competitive examinations which were conducted in addition to the help that is rendered to the government authorities in conducting Gram Panchayat examinations that is related to the recruitment of digital assistant and engineering assistant. We have taken the lead in conducting those examinations. And 11 non-teaching staff members have been given promotion, and statues of Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, Dr. Moksugunu Visvesvaraya, and our former Chief Minister, Dr. N.T. Ramarao Garu, and they have been available. They are installed in JNTUA campus. We have conducted many hackathons, workshops, conferences, not only at Anantapur, even district-wise also. We have conducted the hackathons in the areas of Internet of Things. We have trained number of students in the areas of augmented reality and virtual reality, and students are ready to get the jobs if they are ready to join. And augmented reality, Mr. One gentleman is ready to absorb them if they are ready to join. And we have initiated the software development center within our university campus. These are some of the activities which we have successfully completed during the last 2 years, and I am ready to contribute the next 6 to 8 months. The plans will be disclosed in the directors meeting what we are going to plan. So I have mentioned what is required for you in this crisis. Please procure the laptops. Please purchase the laptops, or please purchase the good electronic gadgets which are very important for you. And because online classes are to be conducted, and today you have to study by yourself through online material, either through Swayam or register for the Swayam, and complete the examination for the Swayam, and try to see that a certificate, another additional feather in your cap is to be obtained, and that will help you to get a good job or the elevation in the job. And I wish the rest of the period you must make use of it effectively, and you may please be on contact with your respective supervisors or with your respective heads of the departments or with the faculty members, and make use of this time effective to learn the new subjects, help your parents, help your friends, help your brothers and sisters, and maintain a harmonious relations within your family, with your friends and others. And please remember, effectively you have to make use of money also. The coming time, the forthcoming time is very difficult even for the governments also to pay the salaries. If your parents are employees of the government it is difficult to the pay salaries in time also. It is very difficult. So make use of the money which you have very, very effectively, carefully, and do not waste even 1 rupee unnecessarily. Whatever you have, you get satisfied with what you have, and see that your brothers and sisters are in a comfortable position. And I thank one and all for giving me the opportunity, and I request to make use of the time from 11th onwards, because from 11th onwards, GATE online classes are being planned. Then we are starting with 5 departments, for each department 2 subjects: electronics and communication engineering, electronic devices and circuits, and also signals and systems. 2 faculty members will be teaching those 2 courses. Similarly, in the Department of Civil Engineering, Professor H. Sudarshan Rao, he will be teaching the structural engineering, and one gentleman, Professor J. Ram Reddy, he will be teaching the construction materials and management. And from the computer science engineering, Dr. Shobha Bindi is teaching computer networks. Dr. Leelavati from Godavari Institute of Engineering and Technology, she is teaching C programming language. And similarly, in the mechanical engineering, heat transfer, the lectures I requested Professor Hemchandra Reddy, though he is very busy, with his duties and activities at State Council of Higher Education. He has given his acceptance to deliver the lectures in the heat transfer subject, and also kinematics of machinery is another subject, very important subject, and that subject the classes will be held by Dr. Mohan Rao from Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Kakinada. And I think I have covered all the subjects, 10 subjects I have covered. And electrical department, electrical circuit subject will be taught by Dr. Shankar. Electrical power systems will be taught by Dr. Vishali and Dr. N. Venkateshwar Rao from Kaligiri campus. So the students of the third year and final year who have registered for the GATE classes are requested to make use of the time effectively. And this model, because nearly 4,000 to 5,000 students are registered, and Dr. Murali has done a very good job connecting the private domain as well as the public domain. That is, now I am delivering the lecture through Google Meet, but whatever the lecture which I am delivering through Google Meet it is getting delivered to the students through YouTube. That is, both private domain and public domain, both have been effectively used, and see that maximum number of students join for the lecture. And that is what we are doing presently. And innovatively, we will try to think in a better way to improve all the facilities in the universities, both in the technological front as well as infrastructure facilities, and all the buildings will be completed by the time I leave. The new administrative block also will be inaugurated by the time I leave. And I pray God, give me the strength, give the strength to the students, give the strength to the faculty, and to see whatever the crisis which you may face, we should be in a position to face that with challenge. That is what I request you all to mentally prepare, and psychologically you must be strong to face any problems. And please, I'm giving caution once again to all the students and also faculty members. Whatever the money which you have, you are requested to make use of it very, very useful things only you may try to procure. Do not make use of your money unnecessarily, because the situation is in a very bad shape in the country as well as in the state of Andhra Pradesh. So you may please make use of the money very effectively for the purpose of your family members. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving me the opportunity. Close?
Okay, sir. That's it. That's it. From justice.
Not worry. ఎక్కడ ఇదా
Yes.
సార్ ఇచ్చాను మళ్ళీ